Three chickens lived in a barn. One was named Plan Ahead, another was named Think Fast, and the third one was called Wait and See. One day, the three chickens heard the farmer say that he was going to be selling them to a restaurant company. The chickens were not happy. Plan Ahead said, "I am hiding in the haystack tonight." Think Fast said, I'm sure I'll come up with a plan sometime soon." And Wait and See said, I just can't think about it now." When the farmer went to go capture the chickens, Plan Ahead was able to survive. But unfortunately, Think Fast and Wait and See ended up at the market. That is why people say, in times of danger, plan ahead to survive. Because of people in our generation not planning ahead, we should start finding the end of the string in order to prepare for obstacles that may end up in our path to success. What is finding the end of the string? Finding the end of the string is a process in which you prepare for what is next. When finding the end of the string, you will practice and prepare for anything that could potentially happen. Most people think that as humans, we keep climbing until we reach a goal. But the truth is, there is no destination. We keep on going and planning ahead. The person who is better at planning ahead will be the achiever, while the person who works to a goal and stops is the underachiever. Finding the end of the string and the big picture coincide because the big picture is thinking ahead. I encourage all of you to plan ahead before doing something important. Change is sometimes expected. Sometimes it is unexpected. Sometimes it can be positive. Sometimes it can be negative. But the best outcome can only be brought by thinking through solutions from different perspectives. Why is finding the end of the string important? Finding the end of the string helps increase productivity. When you are finding the end of the string, you are thoroughly making a plan to spend your time wisely. Remember, finding the end of the string is important, especially as a teen. For example, as a teen comes lots of responsibility. Your grades, tests, and scores will be looked at a lot more. Here is an example in which I found the end of the string while preparing for a test. I was in 6th grade and was trying to think of how to prepare for the STAR test. This test could decide whether if I move on to the next grade or not. I knew I had to spend a lot of time apart from school studying for the test in order to prepare with a good grade. Here is what I did. I made a schedule of how I was going to be spending my time each day before the test. The day of the test eventually did come, and I did great. I can thank finding the end of the string for this one. Humans are naturally placed in situations where sometimes it can get downright confusing. The best way to tackle these high stress and tricky situations is by thinking through solutions from different perspectives. Of course, there isn't a perfect way to plan ahead, but there are a certain set of rules to follow in order to plan ahead in the most optimal way. First, you should make a schedule of how you will be spending your time each day before the important event. Another great way of planning ahead is anticipating your needs. Just in case something goes wrong or if you don't understand something, it's always good to have a plan B. Why is it good to find the end of the string? Finding the end of the string has been proven to have benefits. For example, it helps you expand your comfort zone. When you are planning ahead, you already know what to expect. Therefore, you can spend your time more wisely. And you always have to carefully look through situations in order to get the best result. The second reason is improving your results. When you are planning ahead, you are thoroughly making an effort to spend your time wisely, which will therefore help you improve your results. Now, as I said before, it is extremely important to find the end of the string as teens. According to a study done by Washington Post, teens are often told in this stage of their life that they must pay attention to this stage of the life in order to do great in their next stage. Most people do not believe in the numbers, but GPA is very related to income, and even a small increase or a small decrease can match up to their future paycheck. Employees often expect a teen to have certain decision-making skills that will affect whether they hire them or not. The person who is more seemingly prepared will be hired, while the person who is not as seemingly prepared will not be hired. Now, do not think I have forgotten about the adults. I know you guys are watching as well. Here's an ideal situation for an adult. For example, my dad has an avid passion for cycling. It all started when my dad's friend encouraged to take him on a ride. But little did my dad know that it was a 20-mile ride. As the ride started, my dad understood that he had attempted to do something he was not capable of yet. In other words, my dad had bitten off more than he could chew. After he came home, he had a hard time recovering. My dad knew that he had to plan ahead before the next time he went on a ride. This is what my dad did. He made a plan. First, he researched about what cycling is and how to gradually improve your pace. My dad decided to set his standards from 10 miles and slowly increase mileage and intensity of the workout. Soon enough, my dad thought that he was able to take it to the next level. It was his first 150-mile ride. My dad aced it. I am very proud of him for finding the end of the string, and you should be too. And remember, find the end of the string before doing the next thing. Thank you.